Yes, that's right. You have heard it right. Countries like Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, and many more in the Middle Eastern region are great options for a good number of higher study aspirants. You might be wondering, well, I see from where you are coming, but the Middle Eastern region is better than Australia, Canada, or even USA? Let's stick together and find the answer. Wishes from, and welcome to the Higher Study Guy. For two basic reasons we pursue higher degrees: career prospects and, let's be real, immigration prospects. And for both reasons, we prefer the always prosperous West. However, I will now identify those who might find the Middle Eastern institutions as a perfect match. There are people who can afford a higher degree from a so-called first world country. And there are a very limited number of people who have the profile and fortune to receive institutional or governmental funding to finance such a degree. And I'm talking about the people in between them, who don't have the means to finance their study themselves and don't have the profile to earn a scholarship either. I firmly believe that a decent portion of these higher study aspirants should consider the Middle East. Now I will explain why Middle East might prove as a perfect choice. You might earn a full ride with relative ease. Your profile might not be good enough to earn you a full ride at a Western institution. Yet it might be good enough to land you a full scholarship at a Middle Eastern institution. Also, please do consider that the benefits that some institutions offer in the Middle East are rare to the other parts of the world. The benefits that these universities offer include around $1,000 per month stipend, sometimes even more, a world-class accommodation, often a family accommodation if you are married, 100% tuition fee waiver, and sometimes you get a return ticket per academic year. To name such some universities: Hamad bin Khalifa University or HBKU in Qatar, Khalifa University in UAE, and many more universities in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I have prepared separate videos on these scholarships. The links are in the description. Many of these Middle Eastern institutions offer world-class education. Unfortunately, there is no universal definition of world-class education, but maybe we can look at Times Higher Education or QS World University Ranking. You will find out that many Middle Eastern institutions are scoring respectable positions in the list. And I can speak about my own experience when I was a student of HBKU Qatar. I had faculties who had teaching experience at the very best universities in the world, including the University of Oxford and Harvard University. And you can expect only world-class education and research from world-class faculties. A Middle Eastern university might stand as your transit point. While you cannot score a full scholarship at a reputed Western university now, maybe you can acquire that with the help of a Middle Eastern degree. This consideration might be particularly significant to those who want to work in the academia. You do your master's in the Middle East and pursue your PhD in the West. Long story short, there are a good number of world-class institutions all across the Middle East. Only because the reputational value of the Middle Eastern region is not on the very same level to that of the West, it receives less attention from the applicants. Therefore, you might face less competition to score a scholarship with great benefits, while you are still studying at a highly reputed institution. Whether you are considering a higher degree for career prospects or even immigration prospects, we highly recommend you to check out the opportunities available in the Middle East.